beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia is the host for tonight's Extreme Championship Wrestling event. This promises to be a great one.
Even sitting next to a hoser like you can't bring me down tonight.
Nice to see you picking up some Canadian lingo, seeing as how you can't speak English. ECW is in the house tonight, and Vancouver is eagerly anticipating the action.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker.
Rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
Watch it, he reversed it.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, one mistake I'm going to see that fire go out pronto. Man, that's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on.
You may not like the fans, but as a superstar, you got no choice but to listen to them.
Well, without them, we'd all be out of a job. They're as much our boss as Mr. McMahon is.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung. Fans brought their signage to the arena. Oh my God, what a chair shot!
There isn't anything like the sound of steel meeting human skull.
I also won't be surprised if the ref considers stopping this contest.
I don't get it. What, are you done so what? This match is just starting to get good now. Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the minds. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement.
Calm down. It's not like I shouted, oh my God! Well, that's really an innovative one.
These competitors seem a little tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment, there's a chance it'll be inflicted on you instead.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager. You ever considered that career path?
Nah, I'd be too tempted to jump in that ring and start choking people out.
Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
They paid for their tickets, and that gives them the right to have their voices heard. I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here. I've been in the ring with a lot of guys on that WWE roster.
Hey, my mistake. I guess it just feels like you've been out of action longer because I have to sit next to you week after week after week. How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about. Being front row for the best sports entertainment action on the planet.
And the crowd is coming up. He may get the 3 count right here.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about that.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
Well, I guess it's better than being put through a table, but not by much. I'm not one to...
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. The fans have sure been treated to some great action tonight.
You bet. This is a match they're going to be talking about for a long time.
What do you like most about the superstars in there right now?
They don't have an ounce of quit in them. When you have competitors that are determined on squaring off, you know it's going to be a heck of a match.
Something's got to give, but it's getting great to watch it happen. This capacity crowd is making their opinions heard tonight.
There's no mistaking who they like in this one.
I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
The match is far from over, but I'm already looking forward to the next.
Oh, man, what a chair shot. Brings me back to the original ECW days.
I was around back then, too. I don't have as much nostalgia for steel chairs to the skull. What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal. You got to think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of a match.
It really is a game of throwing chits.
Yeah, and I'm stuck next to the lowly poor.
kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on a couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it.
You know, I had no idea things would go the way they have here tonight.
You said it, partner. Neither did I.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than you, so basically it means more when I say it.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for the fact that you haven't gotten motion sickness. I don't get it. Why not go in for the kill?
I think this superstar has a game plan and is determined to stick to it.
That's all well and good, but what you think up in the locker room and what happens in the match are two different things.
This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and
oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that?
That's the nature of the beast, man. If it's not nailed down, someone's going to take it and try to bash it in your head. These guys are tough to figure out. What are they doing?
I think that's the point. If you're unpredictable, you can catch your opponent off guard.
You may be. Boom!
God, so much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle. This crowd sounds like they're about to blow the roof off of the building. He wasted no time in going for that pin.
I gotta tell you, I was so pumped up about this match, I hardly slept last night.
Are you sure your own snoring didn't keep waking you up?
Hey, I don't snore.
Man, you forget, I've been on planes with you. Either you were snoring, or you swallowed a chainsaw in catering. I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me. This kind of seems like a good time for a snack. Hey, you know what? Why don't you make yourself useful? Go get me a hot dog. You know what? You're not going to last very long in this company with that horrible attitude. What happened to the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed go-getter I used to know?
He went and got himself a spy, thank you very much. How do you feel about the return of Extreme Championship Wrestling?
You know what? I honestly never thought I'd see the day when East... Damn! He just broke his opponent in half at the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
Freedom of speech is definitely a cool thing, and we're getting a perfect example of it right now.
Oh, man. I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Creativity has its advantages.
What's the key to this time of the match?
You can't get distracted. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and don't stop until you get your hand raised.
Easier said than done, partner, but good advice just the same. What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now I'd probably be in the locker room taking a victory shower, but that's just me. This is one of the better matches I've seen in a long time.
It certainly is a barn burner, to use a cliche.
If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. You call the action, and I'll give the analysis, and I'll bring the good looks on the table. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
Sure can't. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. This capacity crowd definitely has their favorite in this contest.
Having respect and support of the crowd is great, but it's not going to win the match.
Didn't it give you a rush to hear the fans cheering and chanting for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it was pretty cool.
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
No fooling. Hey, not for nothing. I wonder who I got heat with to be stuck with you. God, I'll tell you, I hate to say it, there sure are a lot of ugly fans in the crowd tonight. What'd they do, get a bunch of tickets? Whoa, there goes the ref. Match right now, I'm telling you.
You and me both, partner.
Yeah, but me more than you. You know, because I know what it's like to perform in a ring. You don't.
It takes heart to be a champion, and these competitors are each showing plenty of heart.
If I was as sappy as you, I'd say there's no shame in losing a match that's hotly contested like this one. But then again, we know it's a bunch of crap.
Well, it's painfully obvious someone in the arena doesn't have much heart in them. What do you...
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. He could have the pin right here. This referee better be on his A game because this match could go down to the wire.
Just like the superstars, the officials are of the highest caliber, or they wouldn't be in the ring.
You don't see this kind of match every day.
You sure don't. But since our business has no off-season, you get to see it all year round.
It just as easily make you take, I don't know, a few sick days or something, smart guy. By putting you in the hospital or something. Put you in a little coma. Fun. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I, for one, do agree with what they're saying. I have a feeling we're going to see someone pull out a signature move here soon.
You have no frame of reference here, pal. You're like a cat commentating on a dog show. Why are you even here? Who hired you?
Well, you don't have to be a chef to know whether or not something tastes good or not.
Okay, fine. So you're entitled to an opinion, but you have to realize my opinion is correct. This is the type of battle that really psychs me up. They're ready to kill him.
He's going for the pin.
Why?
Sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like this.
No doubt. The shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but I find this way more entertaining.
I'm with you, partner. And now they're here to put on a great show for all of us.
This has Match of the Year candidate written all over it.
These superstars never stop trying to outdo themselves. You have to remember, even when the action slows down in the ring, there's a battle going on inside these competitors' heads.
What are you, a mind reader now? How do you know that?
Look at them. There's a definite test of wills going on as we speak.
You're full of it. They look like they're having a little indigestion to me. Hey, Nitz, what's your favorite hardcore weapon?
I've always believed the pin. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. I hope we have a clean decision here without too much controversy.
Hey, the smartest thing Eric Bischoff ever said was controversy creates cash.
But to me, nothing is worse than having a great match marred by a suspect ending.
It's not always the journey that matters. Sometimes it's the destination. I'm like a poet, I'm telling you. A poet, I say.
It's very wise of you, partner. Did you read that in a fortune cookie? Each competitor is like a coiled snake in this match, waiting for an opportunity to strike.
It's not always who bites first that wins, though. It's usually the one whose fangs have the most poison.
That's a tough call in a match like this, as both of them are formidable competitors.
What do you know? You don't even have fangs. You could barely bite butter with those choppers.
I've been calling matches for the...
Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. That's what makes sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
Yeah, right. How could I forget that all-important aspect?
I got my favorite in this match, but something tells me I could be swayed.
Really? Where's your loyalty?
When athletes are working their butts off in that ring like these two are, I gotta respect them for that.
I understand completely. I'm just surprised to be hearing something so politically correct coming from your lips. What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What will make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe it so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary.
I let the people in the ring tell the story, and it's got to be better than you trying to tell it. One good thing about being at this commentary table is you get to see these matches up close and personal.
You didn't watch much from the locker room?
There's no time. Or breaking down what happened during the match. I was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret. Whoa! You see that? What a shot!
Talk about a difference maker. Very few superstars can recover from physical abuse like that. The way these superstars are going at it, it's like they're not even human. Like they're not even real.
You think they're playing a game in there, do you? Oh, wait a second. Maybe they are. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you. Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
In your experience, what was most often the deciding factor in a match?
Well, to me, it's whether or not the ref's hand slapped the mat a third time on that pinfall.
Very funny, partner. What comedy club will you be performing in after the show? Should be on radio.
Wherever you are, sucking the life out of a room, I'll be there to carry your weight. Here's a move that'll have you singing soprano afterward.
I don't think his opponent had any desire to switch occupations and join a castrati choir. This match just goes to show you never know what to expect in the world of sports entertainment.
Especially when the fans tune into ECW, we have the extreme style where anything can turn into pandemonium in a heartbeat.
It's not the safest working environment, but it's definitely the most exciting.
Let me explain something to you then. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What's your favorite ECW memory?
It's tough to say, you know. Even though the big SOB smushed me, I think me and Bam Bam crashing through the ring left quite an impression.
More recently, I think Bobby Lashley leaping and crashing. Now that was some serious impact.
I bet you can hear that sound all the way up, even in the cheap seats. What do you like in this match?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear you ask, partner. So surprised, in fact, that I really can't make a prediction.
I figured you were clueless. Thanks for verifying that for me, that jerky.
There was a lot of hype leading up to this match, and surprisingly, it's been everything I thought it would be.
I'd like to see things get a little nastier in there, but that's the way you do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight right out of you.
I can only imagine how it feels to see your very life force pouring down your face.
I've been there many times, and it's not heartwarming, that's for sure. These superstars are like machines in there. Machines, I say.
I'm sure that means a lot to them, coming from the human suplex machine.
What can I say? It takes one to know one.
There is no love lost. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
I say you pay more attention to whoever you're squaring off with and leave the fans alone until the match is won. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Do I detect a tinge of jealousy? Maybe you didn't always get that kind of reaction from the audience.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
What's wrong with that? His charisma is one of the things that got him to the big dance in the first place.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
The fans definitely love this superstar, partner, and for good reason. The longer this match goes, the more conditioning becomes a factor.
Wait a... Oh, boy. I hope this superstar wasn't planning on reproducing, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I guess adoption's still an option, right? Think of the ramifications of this match. talented superstars, but they're going to be headed in different directions depending on the result.
Every loss knocks you down a step on the ladder. But the great thing about this business is your next opportunity could be right around the corner the next night.
That's the thing with the three brands. If things aren't working for you at Raw, you can make a fresh start on Smackdown.
Yeah, but check it out. If you come to ECW, you better be ready for a fight, because it's no walk in the park. It's time for one of these superstars to take over this match. And I mean real.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? As intense of a contest as we're seeing, I don't know if these superstars will be able to get out all of their aggression tonight.
With rivalries like these, you take your homework home with you. I have no idea what that means, but sounds good.
It sounds pretty stressful for the superstars, but we spectators definitely benefit from it.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it? Always thinking about yourself.
These superstars are definitely giving it their all tonight.
They got no choice. If you ease up for 1 second, your opponent is going to run all over you.
It's true. There are no timeouts in this business. Let's analyze the strategy being shown in the ring. Whose do you think is more sound?
Every superstar is different, so you have to have a different game plan going in.
At what point do you deviate from your strategy, though?
I mean, you can't be a robot in there. You don't know what's going to happen, so you have to be prepared to alter things on the fly.
Sounds pretty complicated to me.
Well, it is. That's why not every bozo with a big set of biceps can make it in this business.
I don't remember the last time I was so excited. He's climbing the turnbuckles. Will this pay off? I've called matches everywhere from bingo halls to sold-out mega arenas. While there's something to be said for small crowds, I love the energy of massive buildings.
The people in the ring can feed off that electricity also. When 20,000 people are screaming your name, it's easy to rise to the occasion.
It's worth getting a sore throat from yelling on commentary to get to witness it too.
I'm partial to mat-based tactics myself here, but these competitors are really showing us everything in this match.
To make it in this business, you really have to be well-rounded. There's always someone stronger, faster, or bigger.
And every second you spend not getting better, the competition is pulling away from you rapidly.
There's a lot of bad blood on display in there tonight.
I'd like to see this develop into a long-standing rivalry. Or should I say rivalry?
With the animosity being shown, I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time these superstars hook up.
With a battle this intense, you can't help but take it personal, whether you win or lose.
The determination in these superstars is truly inspiring.
They know what's at stake here, and nobody wants to come out a loser.
I guess that's why this capacity crowd is so appreciative of their efforts.
And that's why I'm giving them props. I don't just compliment anybody. You know that from experience, because you kind of suck.
Oh my God, that did some serious damage.
If you don't like it, look away, you wuss.
These modern-day gladiators are doing battle in front of throngs of bloodthirsty spectators.
So what are you trying to do, make some kind of like deep metaphor or something? You're an idiot.
Trying and evidently failing, yes. I wonder if these competitors are going to be able to shake hands after all is said and done.
Are you kidding? They just as soon rip their opponent's hand off, beat him with it, then shake it. This is no friendly game of chess. You know, it's almost a shame that someone's going to come out of this thing a loser.
Did I miss something? Have you actually grown a heart?
The only thing I've grown is more impatient with you. Sometimes you need a tough loss to motivate you to fight even harder the next time.
So there are actually times you'd consider a loss a good thing.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying you can use it as fuel to motivate you.
Whose performance has stood out the most to you in this match?
With such a heated battle, it's really tough to single out one individual. I look for somebody to start taking more risk in the coming minutes.
As we all know, high-risk maneuvers can either pay off or cost you dearly.
That's when you see who's got it and who left it at home.
I don't think anyone can question the will to win being shown by these superstars.
It's not easy to defeat an opponent at this level. Everyone you face off with has the ability to win a championship.
Certainly is a pleasure to get to call a match like this.
This match has been phenomenal, unlike your call of the match. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't have to remind you that I'm the first play-by-play man ever to call a pay-per-view event by himself, and I wouldn't mind if I got to fly solo a little more often. These superstars are each just scrambling for an edge in this match.
Momentum is the key, man. Get it? You're in control. Then it's your match to lose.
WWE has become truly a global company.
Yeah, I know it. I've got so many freaking flyer miles, I think the airline's gonna give me a free plane pretty soon. And you're not gonna be allowed on it. Ah! They say whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But something tells me these superstars aren't gonna be feeling too strong after this.
Competing this intensely has to take a toll on its body and spirits, partner.
And a lot of times you gotta do it again the next night.
Action like this is why I'm glad ECW is back on the air.
No kidding. Raw and Smackdown put on a good show, but we go to the extreme, baby. That's how ECW rolls.
Matches like this really show how sports entertainment is evolving.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned old-school match.
It depends on... He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You know something? I'm not really sure if he can spare it.
This company really has the best athletes in the world.
You're not kidding. All you got to do is look in the ring right now, and you see some of the best there is.
And because of the quality of competition, everyone keeps elevating their game. The ref has had his hands full all match long, and how in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
Well, if you keep getting hit like that, you don't. Plain and simple.
Calling this a great match would be an understatement.
If I knew they were going to put a show on like this, I would have told them to raise the ticket prices.
That's what our brand of sports entertainment is all about, giving the fans more bang for their buck. The crowd is getting restless.
Like what? Are you finally going to shut up for a few seconds so we can enjoy the match in peace?
And there's the pin.
All right. Take it from me. You got to be a well-conditioned athlete to succeed in this industry.
I believe it, partner. Going toe-to-toe in combat takes a lot more out of you than simple running and jumping.
And these superstars don't get a lot of time off to recover, neither. Working 52 weeks a year, all that
What incredible impact! The table practically exploded! We've seen just about everything in this match so far.
The one thing we haven't seen is the most important thing, and that's the decision. This could be 3 right here. Here's the pin!
Great reversal. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
Here is your winner,